So my childhood was, I suppose, one of the era before there was any electronics or anything. We had storybooks and we had being out in nature.
The fields were our play space, and that's where we met. That's where we, imagined all our little games.
Certainly in the early 80s and late 90s, what I would say is the amount of fly life on the river was profuse. Really, really, really strong. I used to spend most of my time, we'd be waiting for what we would call the evening rise, where basically you would come down in the evening when all the fly life would come out on the water and the trout would be rising everywhere. And I mean everywhere. The water would be literally thick with rising fish. And I will never forget that for as long as I live.
There was much, much greater diversity. People talk about wildflower meadows. We just had them.
A lot of our time was in ditches, and we were in ditches regularly, collecting frog spawn, watching them grow, looking after them, bringing them back to where they came from. It was a very adventurous time.
It was customary for us to go for a family drive, and that would be either to the woods for a walk or the sea for a walk. And then on the way home, I suppose the key thing then the summer's evening that you'd always notice that by the time you got home, the windscreen used to be covered in flies. And the dad would be complaining that he can't see out and trying to get the water and the wipers to go. But it was interesting because over time, you notice now there were very few flies, if any, on the windscreen.
I remember hearing curlews, you could hear corncrakes. We missed them, but people all said, oh, that's a sign of rain. If the curlew sang, or if the corncrake was singing at night time, it kept me awake all night, But, they're gone now.